What up, though? Listen to Holdz Barz, Unity in the D. I'm your host, T Lee. We got DJ Switchblade. We got America's Most Wanted. And I got two special guests. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What up, though? It's your boy, Lex the Great, Mr. Get With It or Get Lost. We live and direct on your motherfucking set. You already know what the fuck it is.
You already know what it is. It's your boy, Easy Money Mark Kane. You better know it's the entertainment, Scat Pat Music Group, producer, engineer. You got it.
Yeah. All right. Today's hot topic is Katt Williams, of course. We got to talk about that because everybody is. What y'all, anybody got anything to say?
What's up with Katt?
I'm all Katt Williams. I'm rolling with Katt.
Yeah,
Have you always been?
I'm rolling with Katt on this one. He telling the truth compared to everybody else. They stole his jokes. They done a lot to Katt. Hey, my favorite part was how he made Ricky Smiley wear a dress in that what's that movie, Sunday's Best? What's that damn movie? Talking about I had signed in the contract.
I'm not working with him unless he wear a dress next time.
That was and he wore a dress.
He backing everything. He stay up with receipts. You know,
yeah.
Nobody say he lying.
Now look, this is what I like about Katt, man. What I see about Katt. He been talking this stuff a long time. You feel me? He been trying to put a lot of stuff on the floor for a lot of years, and now all the people just starting to see all the stuff he been talking about for a long time. So for him, I just respect the fact that I listened to him a long time ago. I ain't never had no, like, you know, you always gotta have what's that's called a benefit of a doubt. So whatever he was saying, like, I know he a comedian, but a lot of comedians be telling the truth in a set. So I was listening to Katt. I've been listening to Katt Williams for a long time. So, and everything he used to be talking about the industry and about all these people is starting to come out, and shit, what he's saying was true. Shit. So I'm rocking with Katt, man.
Yeah, she's got something to say.
Oh,
intro.
it's actually just the quote from this book, and the name of the book is called Wings of Silver. It's a very, very it's a metaphor book, and it just teaches you about different things. And it says, one of the quotes says, "The worst men often give the best advice." And the reason why I wanted to start off with this, because we was talking about Katt Williams, and you know how I heard a couple of days ago Kevin Hart jumped on, and he was like, you know, yada yada yada, you know, you was fucked up, you know, you had got fucked up, you had the bag and you fumbled the bag, yada yada yada. Oh yeah, he went in, and he was right with what he was saying, but at the same time, don't try to bring some negative, hit me with a negative because you want me to shut the fuck up. You dig what I'm saying? That makes you look even guiltier, and then it makes me want to be on Katt Williams' side even more, because it's like, come on now is the time for y'all to pop back up with this. And he had already did this thing because he was on live, he was on the radio with it, and he had already did this interview, but they keep popping back with the interview, like trying to discredit what he's saying. And I don't see, like bro said, he got the receipts. You know what I mean? All the receipts is there. So I would like to reiterate this about why is it that the worst men often give the best advice. Because we all got a fucking past. Everybody got a past. Everybody got a yesterday that's what made us who we are now. That's what makes us better. It's called growth and development. You did?
Can you say we've lived? That's all.
Yeah,
we've lived and we learned.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And they're assassinating his character before, after, always assassinating the good guys.
You can't assassinate nobody's character when they got receipts.
Right.
But
exactly. That's anybody, honestly, that say anything. And you know what I mean? You out somebody and automatically they forget about, you know what I mean, what the actual thing is. You know what I mean? What the topic is, because they always trying to discredit somebody or belittle somebody. But we all got a pass. So it's like cast the first stone. Who gonna do? I mean, you know.
Right.
If you ain't got no sins, throw the first stone. Then everybody can go sit the fuck down and shut.
That's why I like he threw all the first stones, and they all coming back with what? But people are responding that never even were brought up in that conversation. Like, why can't I be brought up? I have a whole tour.
Because they want that clout. They want that fame. They clout chasing.
And he got,
what that is.
he's going hard.
That's a little
He don't have
Cat
to work.
Williams though, for sure, because he holding his own down and he ain't backing down, and that's a real, because you don't need it. The realest warrior always fights the battles. What people look and see, they think they by themselves, but when you got the Most High behind you, you got a whole squad, an invisible squad.
Yeah.
You can be over here and over there, and if somebody over there get touched because they got your name in their mouth.
I mean, look at it like this. That's why Dave Chappelle kind of like got blackballed, but he wasn't having it either.
But see, the whole thing about it, the difference between Katt and everybody else is Katt got all the receipts. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, Dave Chappelle got all the receipts too.
If you fuck with that motherfucker, they know they through. He got all the receipts.
Hey, when he hit us with the Diddy shit, talking about it, yeah, I was offered $50 million. I turned it down.
3 times.
What about Luda?
3 times. Yeah, 3 times.
What about Luda responding with his stuff?
I ain't heard that part. What Ludacris had to say?
Ludacris, you gotta watch it. Ludacris responded. He's got some bars. He was like, "Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati nuda."
No, Illuminati.
Oh.
Never been an Illuminati. Only been a Ludanati.
Ludanati. I only left with the bitches coming from any party. Married with kids. Evolution for life. Never been a clout chaser. Never did shit for likes.
You know what?
On him.
Nobody don't even listen to Ludacris no more, so it's not even relevant.
Cat had bars though. He did have bars, but he was trying to dispute, all of that. And he came out the woodwork from how many years? And he had to dispute something that just makes him look a little guilty.
Yeah, you come out of retirement just to dispute some shit.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that means, nigga, you what the fuck?
It was
Many motherfuckers done talked about Luda over the years, and he ain't said shit in response. He responded to this.
Wait, what did Cat Williams say about
Cat Williams said Luda give it up to get where he at.
Do he?
Yeah.
The Luda. That's ludicrous.
He said he was a ludicrous.
This is ludicrous.
That's what Cat said, not me.
This is ludicrous.
That shit was crazy.
Who else did he burn? When he like Cedric the Entertainer.
Wait, Cedric give up the booty too?
No,
No,
I don't know if they do, but he
Cedric stole some shit from Cat Williams.
Harvey though.
No, Cedric and Steve Harvey stole
the ones that aren't getting
Hanging.
what's my man name? Brother that's performing in Detroit.
That's Mr. Hank Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper.
Oh, he's
Hank with Mr. Cooper. He took the whole method of the show.
Yeah, took
Mark
the show.
Cooper.
Everything.
Basically, he was Mr. Cooper.
Right.
Remember
Mr. Cooper, the TV show?
Oh, yeah.
He stole the whole concept of the Steve Hightower show from him.
Mm-hmm.
And stole his jokes on top of that.
Yeah.
Who, Cedric?
Steve
Harvey?
Yeah, there's clips running around where it's
they got them side by side. You can see it.
And it's and you can tell who it really was.
Ain't no dog, a motherfucker just saying some shit.
It wasn't
right
even
there
funny.
in your face.
Y'all can see
Every single skit, every skit that Mr. Cooper did, Steve Harvey redid all the skits.
Yep.
Wow.
Just straight stole Jack.
Because remember, Mr. Cooper was he used to teach it at the Army base.
Yeah.
So Steve Harvey just turned into teaching at the school. So basically, you got a long run with the school versus.
No, Mr. Cooper was a teacher too.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right.
Yeah,
high school students.
You're right.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
But they stole his exact jokes, like when he was on the Halloween box.
All the skits, every so.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Because I'm high, right? So Really not
You know
Chinese.
for real?
Yes, nigga. Yes.
They
I
both
ain't-
smoking.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't partake.
Niggas is high.
Do you think that if these motherfuckers would have thought for just a second that the shit that they was doing was gonna come back to bite them in the ass, that they would have done it anyways, or they would?
They don't give a fuck when there's people up top paying you top dollar to do this shit.
Wait, who is this? Lake the Goat, the Great.
Like the great.
Yeah.
Like the goat. I like
Alright.
that.
Hey, did you see the clip where Steve Harvey was cracking the joke on stage?
Whoa.
It's a joke.
I gotta say this.
Okay,
that
say it,
part.
say it.
Shit. Damn,
I'm sorry,
You know
I'm sorry,
high.
I'm
Said
sorry.
I was high. You know I gotta
Okay,
speak.
I'm
When I say something, if I start talking, y'all like just gotta let me talk.
Oh,
Okay,
come on.
my shit go like that. But anyway, now what the fuck was we just talking about?
You was asking them a question.
Oh yeah, I asked the question.
Okay, it was after that.
No, I didn't. I didn't get to hear it. I said that
She said
that
this,
niggas up top be paying for that shit. So when the money right, niggas don't give a fuck.
But that's what I'm saying. If a motherfucker don't give a fuck, then why? If you don't, okay. So that brings me to the motherfucking TD Jake shit. Okay, so look.
Oh shit. That was Bobby Brown.
Hey,
Listen, my homegirl.
I was gonna say it's a little deeper. It's a little deeper than
That was Bobby Brown.
it's a little deeper than people just not giving a fuck. Like this is what I think about it. I think that it's just designed for it to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
Everything happened for and everything is ordained. So it's like there's ain't no strange happening. So everything that's happening happened for a reason. Don't nothing just happen. People stumbled upon. They don't happen just because. Everything is ordained to go in alignment with everything else. So these people in from the sky down through the bottom of the ocean, they were supposed to did this shit for something to happen in the, you know what I'm saying? You know what's about to happen. Look at the rap game. Everything about to change over. These new rappers and stuff. You see all the older rappers coming back. I just watched 50 rappers on K Slade did a 50 rappers from every hood and every city in America, damn near. So I see shit flipping. You feel me? So it's the same way with these people. They have to be brought out. You know what I mean? They been doing devious things. They been working for the devil. They been demonic.
They stole 30 years ago, 40 years. I did what you said. That's what I'm saying.
If you believe and have anything that was ever wrote inside of that Bible, if you believe the prophecies, if you believe in revelations and things like that, don't take it so literal. You know what I mean? It's only speaking of the lightest things. You just have to be able to have your mind can't be fragile. You got to be able to decipher what's going on, the methods. You know what I'm saying? So basically, everything is symbolic inside of the Bible. It means something to you, but means something different to somebody else. So everybody's perception of things is different. So the way we see things right now, it's a big reason why we are right here at this moment talking to each other on this cast. So it's a whole reason why. It like I was sleepy as hell. You feel me? I was high as hell, sleepy as hell. I'm like, damn, she done called me like here go the. I'm like, then they're gonna be late with the link. I'm gonna be asleep. She called like nigga the link right there. Nigga, gonna get on. So it's like it ain't things happen. So with that, I'm just saying. I'm gonna end it, but I'm just saying, like everything that's happened with all of these people, with people exposing the Illuminati, with people exposing all these big leaders and exposing the island, the Epstein Island shit. People exposed. They supposed to be doing this stuff. Like people that you wouldn't even think was activists is becoming activists because it was ordained for them to be activists at a certain time. It tell you in the Bible, it tell you in a lot of these holy books that it's gonna come a time where a lot of people gonna start waking up. A lot of people gonna start like it's, you know, since certain people like just say a lot of people may eat meat. One day somebody might just wake up like, man, I'm done with that shit. I'm just gonna eat vegetables. Then there go his energy right there. He just woke up right there, like, damn, okay, now I'm starting to see all the things that I'm supposed to be seeing. So with that being said, like everything is ordained. Everything has its course. Everything gonna run its course. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can change. Only unless you got the power, you got the power to change your fate, then you got it. But if you don't, and you know you can't do nothing about it, everything is just gonna be the way it's gonna be. and that's plain as you could put it.
So with that being said, on my end of this thing, all these people in the industry, they with their own secret fraternity. This is a
Right.
fraternity when you got that long money. This
Right.
ain't no. I understand what you're saying about ordained,
Yeah.
but it's entities up top that's ordaining it.
No, but
They
okay.
moving. Hold on. They moving. This is chess, not checkers. Shout out to
Right.
Rich Life, man. But this is chess, not checkers. They moving the pieces they want to move. They destroying
Right.
what they need to destroy, and to open up the gates for the new. It's time for the new. So they got to destroy these people up top.
Right.
All their names getting out here in bad publicity.
Mhm.
Somebody going down for it.
So
You see what happened to R. Kelly. You see
real
what
quick.
happened to Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
They had to go down for some fuck shit. You see what happened to Michael Jackson?
you're right.
Because
But
they all decided to step out of line and say, I don't want y'all to run me.
right.
They said, I don't want to be a part of this fraternity no more. I don't want y'all to run me.
God runs us.
Guess what they did? They destroyed him.
They destroyed him.
But Katt Williams holding his own. He said, no, y'all can't destroy me. I don't care what y'all say. I got beat up by a kid. So fucking
Right.
what? He don't give a fuck.
Never part of the society.
That's all y'all got on me. That's it. I got beat up by a kid and went to jail. Niggas go to jail every day. This is nothing new.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? Some people, he might go to jail. The cops are going to be, on that side. They're going to be harassing him and stuff because he.
Yeah, they're definitely going to harass him again. He already know it. He prepared for it. He don't give a fuck.
Let me tell you the secret, though. See, this is the year of the 8.
Yeah, the 8.
If you know what you know, then you know what you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely know what the year of the 80 is for sure.
So all the stuff for
It's the Black Mamba season.
Years, all the stuff that we had to endure, because I've suffered. I'm sure you guys, everybody have suffered.
It's the energy.
The true ones we've been suffering,
Yeah.
but we've been holding it down.
Staying
You
true.
dig what I'm saying? Just like Katt Williams is holding it down, niggas been holding it down in real life.
I got goosebumps
every day, every single day.
That's right.
Every day it's a choice.
It is.
And you know why it's our year to be blessed and not stressed? Only because we endured, kept the same heart, kept the same mind. Let me tell you something. When you spoke about the Bible, I said, dang, I was just sitting here and I was like, well, shit. It's deeper than the Bible.
It's definitely deeper than the Bible.
It's deep. It's deeper than the Bible. Is just like
Illuminati is real. All that shit.
everything is real. The Bible is simply an instruction manual to get to the next level. And outside the Bible, when you actually go to your Mother Earth and your nature and your Most High and your ancestors,
universe,
and your angels, and everything and everybody that people don't even realize is here.
Mm-hmm.
When you start to wake up and get all the way woke, oh man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful day every day in my neighborhood.
When you realize
what's going on.
When you realize
that Williams is saying, I dig what he feel. You know what I mean? I could feel his nigga beating my chest because I wish you would. Do you know who I am? I dare you. I dare you. Touch my head on my shoulder. Knock this stick off my shoulder now if the fuck you want to. And that's the kind of attitude we all have to have.
Yes.
Because
in order for it to work, all the energies have to come together. That's why,
brother. That's what I'm telling you. Everything is in alignment. Everything is in lining. Like you said, this ain't for nothing.
Right.
We talking about this ain't for nothing. Everything is in alignment in the perfect time, in divine perfect time. When it happens.
Ain't nothing like
here.
What you just say. If you know, you know.
You know.
Hey, my phone about to die. Let me charge my phone. I'm gonna hit y'all right back.
Go. Damn.
All right, I'll be right back.
Shit, you supposed to be your shit on the carpet right now.
Got a extension for you.
Go get the extension cord.
Yeah, go get the extension cord. I'm sorry.
Real talk. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. Like,
that's
so
all.
We talk about the good things that Katt's been doing. How he's like how he takes care of people. You saw that one about Boozy, where he gave Boozy 20 G's. He thought it was weed he was tossing in the car.
And see, look, I don't know that man personally, right? I never have known him personally, but I know him. I don't even have to know him like you would think I would know him. Like, he don't know Katt, but I know Katt. You feel me? I know his heart. We all got the same energy, man. Mm-hmm. You know when I don't know if I use this thing all the time about crossing the street. Like, if it's dark and you walking up the sidewalk and you see a guy with a hood on, would you cross? Would you, like, you will feel it. You will feel if it's time to cross the street, or you should walk past that man and like brush some energy on him, or he might even stop. He probably was gonna rob you, but he might stop and just talk, and then you could look at his face and be like, oh yeah, I need to talk to him. And he ain't gonna rob you. He gonna sit there and listen to you, because it ain't the person that people listen to. It's the words from God that come from
God in me.
Yes,
we're
just the vessels, right?
That's exactly what it is. That's why
he pop out whenever he wants to. Whenever. I mean, you can legitly, like, I've walked up to people and legitly heard either do this and I do it, and they'd be like, "Oh, how did you know?" Like, in real life, like, I hug people. People tell me my hugs are healing.
Yeah,
they are.
Because, and I'd be around people and I'd be like, okay, and then something will come to me and tell me. And then I used to be scared because I used to think like it was something wrong with me. Like, I thought I was a weirdo in real life. Be like, ooh, girl, you're just weird. Like, how do you know? Like, I tell people what they're saying before they even get it out their mouth. I'd be like, would you just say it and stop thinking it? I'd rather you just talk to me versus me talk to your mind. That would be nice. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, in real life, but it's a beautiful thing to be able to embrace, because this is a gift. I was born like this. I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't study to be this.
You know, that's what I didn't tell you that, Switchblade and Tam. I told you, I said, I ain't read no. I read a lot of books, but I haven't read the type of books that you would think I read by me speaking. You know what I mean? You're like, what kind of book you read? Like, man, listen, I only read the Bible. I didn't read the Circle 7. I didn't read the Quran. You feel me? But it's things that I've seen. I can easily decipher like I'm reading a book. I can see it. I can see it in a movie. I can be sleeping, hear it in the movie, and I can wake up and be like, oh, yeah, I ain't going now on that street tomorrow or today. Like, it's just something that'll remind me that I seen it already, or something that'll remind me that I heard it already, or I did it already, or like I told y'all, man, like, I feel like I've been here thousands and thousands of years, man. Like, I've been looking this same way for the last 20 years, bro. I got 2 gray hairs, and I be pulling them all the time. 1, 2.
That's not great. Women don't like. You see, I got my swoop and my little hat on because I got the growth. Yeah, don't.
Yeah, man. I quit plucking them a long time ago, man.
Yeah, it's gonna
be what it is, man.
Yeah, I'm hip.
Bro, and you look at them grades that's coming in, it's wisdom. That's life lived. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what you're saying is you ain't aged because you ain't listening to the systemic bullshit.
Right. That's exactly what I was getting. Like, the system is designed for you to have a life expectancy. It's designed for you to drink a certain amount of water a day. It's designed for you to eat cows and pigs, and it's designed for you to just fail. It's designed for you to continue to be you just basically, we modern day slaves for real. We don't do nothing but work for the man till we die.
And it's funny, they train us through our brain, through visuals and audio and waves. They train us to kill ourselves, drink milk, eat cows, you know what I'm saying? Do this, do that, and it's all the total opposite. Colors are pretty, not when they go in your mouth if they're not natural. Red, all that. You need fruit.
When we can actually live off this land.
And that's what we were supposed to do.
Absolutely none of this stuff.
As long as
these people is getting ready to have a panic attack.
We paying for all the stuff that we can have. That we paying for everything that we supposed to have as a free will being.
Free, even energy.
We supposed to be trading grain, wheat. We supposed to be trading cattle and stuff like that. We supposed to be trading coins and stuff like that. It never was supposed to be a currency generated by a government. You know what I'm saying? We were our government.
They're supposed to have bottles in their mouth. They're supposed to have titties in their mouth.
Right.
We all supposed to have mama's milk, not cow milk. Yeah. That's why, and we're lethargic. Like, so that's what Katt's trying to base. Katt's trying to wake people up without having to go in as spiritual as we are.
Right.
because they'll get on him and, you know, say he's crazy and stuff, but he's saying it with facts and he's just spitting it and put it in there. People are digesting it, and it's getting deeper. It's bringing everybody to talk about it in a spiritual level because he follows what's right. I don't know if it's a Lord, a God, a certain individual he follows, but I know it's the right, and I know it's and it's the truth. So
you said exactly what it is. It's the truth and it's right. It's positivity. It's what God wants. God is love. You feel me? So if you're not preaching love, it don't matter what religion you with, it don't matter where you from, it don't matter what kind of creature you are, because it's creatures that's walking around that humans love. You hear me? Like it's the animal out here that me and you could walk to the store and be like, hell no, that's a big ass whatever that is back there. We ain't fucking with it. But it's a little 6-year-old that can go right back there and pet that monster. Mm-hmm. Because everything is whatever's love is love. Love wins over everything. Like love is the ultimate thing is love and truth. You can't go around it. Like you try to do anything else, it's gonna be a negative charge. It's not gonna be a positive charge. That's why I feel like Katt Williams, he was sent to us at the time. He was sent to us to preach what he preached. He came to us as a comedian, because what do God do? God will clothe you. God will cloak you. He'll make you look like a comedian, but he gonna make you do what he wants you to do. And I need to talk to my people real quick. I know you was funny for a few. I know you was funny for some years. You got your money, but now here's the ultimate job right here. And then and bam, here you go. Now he on a life journey with. He been on this type of stuff before he even became
he never even wanted it to be known. He does all his favors and does all his things.
He was born. He came through the portal to do exactly what he's doing today from the day he started his journey.
I mean,
that's what you got to know. A lot of people, they just like to look elsewhere for the truth. It's right here.
Yes.
It's right here. Like I don't even understand or get how I get it, but I get it. You know what I mean? Like I say common sense, but my common sense is way more complex than just common sense, but it's common sense to me.
Right.
Like I keep saying, everybody's perception is different. Like everybody's perception of Katt gonna be different, but the truth always gonna stand on 10 toes. So it don't even matter. Katt don't care how many people don't like him. He don't care how many people say he's wrong. He don't care about the people he talking about saying that he's lying, and he don't care about that, because you know what? He knows that he's speaking the word of God.
Yes. He said a couple quotes. He said, go to bed like it's your last day. So make sure everything you did up to that, to where you fall asleep, when you're judged by God, you'll be all right to go to bed. And don't go to bed basically until you right. Like until your life's right. Like don't sleep.
Man, that was so powerful.
And then another one real quick. He said, the universe has a banking system. What you put in, you can cash out.
Yeah.
It's definitely. So those, he ended it and opened it and ended it with those.
That's cold.
Yeah. So he was preaching to us, walk like I am, talk like I am. You're going to get stoned, but the ones that are throwing the stones won't have the stones when they have to go to heaven with the Urim and Thummim. You need those stones to get in the gate. So it's all a test.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That. Yeah, he hits us. He's so spiritual. I wish he could start digging in deep on his religion and, and break down that. I wish he follows through with that, after the hype goes.
Matter of fact, Katt Williams, if you happen to see us, you are invited to know Holdz Barz. We would love to have you here.
Yeah. I was wondering when you were going to invite him to the show, man.
Uh-oh. What happened to you? Can you hear us?
Somebody was trying to tap in.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Also, I want to do one thing where Mike Epps, he has a comedy show or a comedy place out here. One Mike. It's on 1331 Broadway in Detroit. It's open, public. Go out there and support. Right here in Detroit.
All comedians, if you'd like to tap in. No Holdz Barz.
Yeah, we'll definitely do a comedian broadcast. We'll do a comedy show.
Let us know what you think about the Katt Williams situation. Tap in.
So what we doing? What we up? What's up?
So
Y'all trying to end the show?
no, we got code. No, we were just shouting out them. We got Cube. What did Mike Epps posted on Twitter and basically begging Cube to make another Friday, but put all the Black comedians on there and then let that speak for themselves. Like, and whoever wins on screen is the best comedian, basically.
Right.
Comedians are like, oh, I'm good. Like, I didn't steal material and all that. Well, if you put them all on something where everybody makes money and you do another Friday, which we all want,
right,
and the best comedian will shine. Well, I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Well, you know, we already got our favorites, so. I'm gonna say my favorite was Bernie Mac, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac was my favorite, man.
Legend, for real.
Yeah.
There'll never be another one.
And shout out to Boozy and Charleston White and Bernie Mac.
Oh yeah,
Speaking their truth.
yeah. Cause they ain't have to release none of that information about that good guy.
Exactly.
They could have left it. They could have just let the bag keep going on him and don't say nothing good about him.
Exactly.
And R.I.P. Red Fox.
Oh yeah, that was my boy. You big dummy.
Richard Pryor.
Oh yeah.
There's another one.
Yup.
Yeah.
Legend. For sure.
That's what I like about the comedians when they're telling truth and they're making it funny. That's what hits right there. Like the woke ones that actually speak real truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
a lot of the older ones, they don't. A lot of the older ones, that's all they do.
The comedian, the black comedian from House Party. What was his name?
Robbins. Yeah, you talking about Kid Daddy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his name is Robert something.
Robin Harris.
Harris. Yep, he was the daddy on
I said
Baby Kids.
I'm high. Hey, y'all out there.
Dang, what is his name?
Don't blame me for fucking.
Shout out to him. R.I.P. to him.
Oh, you said his name ain't Robert Harris?
Robin Harris.
Robin Harris?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
R.I.P. to him too, because he is another legend.
Yeah, he was the daddy on the cartoon on Baby Kids. He was the voice of it.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was one of my movies too, Baby Kids.
Yeah, we definitely need some more comedian trilogies and series.
I'm gonna start my comedian entertainment service in a minute.
You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna start my comedian entertainment service in a minute.
Cool, because we're down.
Right. I love tell a joke or two.
I love that.
Yeah. And we don't even have to write them. Everything is improv, man. Everything is just common sense and improv. You know how to make facial expressions for different type of, word play.
Yeah.
I've been an improv all my
then
life.
we just hype each other up to get to ace the test. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We probably ain't gonna take we ain't gonna do a whole lot of takes because we cold like that. We cold like that. We drop a shit. We drop one take.
Definitely.
Yeah. Should I, man? Yeah,
so
but
you podcast tomorrow?
Yeah, but hey, we can do this every day.
Okay. Definitely.
We can do this every day.
We're coming over tomorrow. We're gonna look it up. Yes.
Yeah, y'all we could do it at mine. We can do it at mine tomorrow. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll do a tapping in over at your place.
Yeah.
Internet.
Oh yeah. You know what? That's cold, right? Well, it's being recorded right now on this cast, so no one can steal it. You feel me? We got all copyrights to what we saying on here.
That part, yeah.
So listen.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool. That's like a MTV Cribs. But it's like y'all taking the cast house to house.
Have you ever seen my old podcast? It was called Tapping In the D. I went into everybody's studio or their house or I went everywhere and I called it tapping in the D, and they loved it. I was set up. It would take me about an hour to set everything up.
You can call this your new run, tapping in too. Tapping in the D too.
For sure.
Yeah. Season 2. What you mean? Season 2.
Season 2.
Yeah. And you know what you need to start doing, Tam? You look like you see how y'all sitting right there?
Yeah.
It's like y'all are the people that's in the back. Y'all watching me. I'm gonna tell y'all what my name is right now, and then y'all can just about picture what I'm talking about. Ashton Kutcher.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm Ashton Kutcher.
Right.
Y'all are my co-directors, the people that's laughing at what the fuck is going on. Like, y'all really helped me put this shit together. So we just gotta get a lot of shit approved. You feel me? One of y'all gotta get a CCW license first. Cause hey, we going to have you ever been punked in the D?
No, but let's do it.
Okay.
Have you ever been punked in the D? Now you got real motherfuckers like, hey, hold on, dog. You got motherfuckers taking the buffs off, like, hold on, what you say, bro?
Right.
You really in the wrong hood, like,
Right.
like, no, it's a prank, bro. It's a prank, bro. No, but we gonna be punking like, damn, okay. This they gonna forget. We gonna be punking people like Murder Pain, punking people like Payroll.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trick.
Right.
Killer baby.
See how mad we can get the Goon Squad. You hear me?
Right.
See if we can get the Goon Squad to throw Marcane in the garbage can outside. No, I ain't doing none of that. I'm the one coming out like, you got punked, bro. Like, damn, they got me again. I'm like, every time I get them, I'm like, easy money. Gonna be my slogan, easy money.
For sure.
Everybody get a check. Yeah, it's up. We winning. But yeah, we can bring a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of new positive energy to the city, man. It's a whole lot of us that, you know, every time we talk like this anyway. We always get off topic and get on topic.
Right.
For real, we get on topic right with the shit that it's ordained for us to get on it, man. Shit, it ain't no way around it. It's this how we pretty much, I can tell y'all how y'all live your lives by how we have our conversations. Like, y'all on the same path and same road I'm on. Like, we all believe in the same situation. You know what I mean? Like, you, and ain't nothing else but you. And we all us and we all one. Like, that's it. We are the entity. The whole, every living thing that's living is the one entity.
Now we gotta work with each other instead of working against each other.
Even trees, plants we got female trees, we got male trees. They gods and goddesses too. They gods and goddesses of their own world, of their own creative world.
Yeah, and they give us energy. And
we're the gods and goddesses of our realm, our universe, our creative, our own world. Mm-hmm. It's all a perception. Yes. I perceive. Okay. Switchblade got a hat on. You feel me? Like, I perceive it as a hat. A baby don't even know what that is. So right. If a baby could talk and you could ask a baby, what is that on that man's head? Would the baby say it's a hat? We don't know. Because we only understand what we only understand how we was raised, like how we was brought up, until we get to a certain age. Till we be like, hell no, that's all bullshit. Yeah. Like, hell no. Mom, don't pull up at that motherfucking McDonald's. Like, fuck that McDonald's. Fuck that Burger King. I don't want no more of that shit. Fuck that. Give me some tortillas and some spinach dip or some shit, some potatoes and shit. Like, I'm
all from the garden.
no more fast food. Mom, you know how to garden? Like, teach me how to garden.
Such a rainwater.
That's so funny. My 11-year-old said, Mommy, when we get our house and get our land, she said, can we do a garden? Because the food is killing us. Yeah. She is 11. And she was 10 at the time, out of the mouth of babe. So ever since then, I've been showing her, like, I think I went a little too far because I went all the way up north and I was like, TT, look, we need this kind of man. She was like, oh, no, Ma, that's too much. I was just talking about a little. I'm like, no, because we got to feed the nation. We got to feed everybody.
Yeah, they waking up so early now. You remember, like I was born in '85, so when I was coming up, I was just one of the kids that was automatically gonna survive all the detriment from then, to be able to tell my experiences from then to now. You feel me? But it was a lot of us that was just it's in you. Like you said, she 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I was 11, I wasn't thinking about the food was killing me. I was like, this shit good as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's like now we like, damn, she right. Like, I can't believe the kid told me some shit that I know already. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this the type of road that my kid on. Like, I'm already on this type of shit. Now you can
own it. Like,
now you can add, look, now you could just because we know, but we don't know physically. Like, okay, my daughter, she on that. Not physically, but mentally, you like, yeah, mentally, I know who you are, I know who I am, and we know how we communicate, we know how we do. But you like, shit. Now you can just add that as another positive energy.
Mm-hmm.
Now you add that energy to you. You like, mom, daughter, a ball of fire.
Yeah.
Feel me? Now you're not alone. See, that's what a lot of us do. Like these, a lot of the comedians, they be scared to come out with their truths because they be in them rooms with them people. They be like, man, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna tell my people, like, cause these really be some prophets, you know what I'm saying? Some walking human prophets. Cause they sent here to do a job. They be in the back so scared, like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna tell them I went to this P. Diddy motherfucker white party and this bitch was turned out and without them trying to kill me because I know the information. Like, you know how stressful that would be for me to think, like, how can I come out with this shit without, man, that's why I'm the way I am, because I grew up around Tupac. I got a lot of my strength from his mama. You feel me? Because I look at my mama like Tupac looked at his mama. So I look at my mama like she a Feeny Shakur. You feel me? So I'm just a strong motherfucker anyway. So when I feel some more strong energy, it just make me stronger. It motivate me more. So what really the tip of the iceberg for me, really getting over this like spiritual hump, like I'm just gonna go full force with whatever come out my mouth, it just gotta be like that, is Kanye West. When Kanye became the richest black man at one point in time before they took all this shit, he was rich for 24. He was the richest black man for 24 hours. As soon as he got rich, that nigga,
take it away. Here you go, take it away.
As soon as that nigga got rich, they said, oh yeah, Balenciaga. So as soon as he got rich, he said, fuck that. I'm about to give y'all the whole list of the Epsteins, the motherfucking Rothschilds. This is who they all is. They like, oh yeah, you, buddy, all your banks. No, they run the banks, bro.
That's what he wanted to show us.
Right.
When he came out, that they give it to you and they can take it right away.
But you know, he really put a little, he sharpened my sword a whole lot more as being strong. As like, yeah, I can take them head on mentally, verbally. You feel me? Like however they want to do it, and I'm ready for that. Like if like it ain't used to be like that. Like people got to go to the army to die for their country. You feel me? Like we ain't the ones. We the ones that's gonna die for the blood. You feel me? For the family, for the sake of our kids, for the sake of the future. We the one, and I ain't gonna cry. I'm gonna be like, hey, I might put that sad face on, like, we gotta go.
Or, bro, did you ever stop to think that guess what? Let me learn you something real quick.
Yeah.
So remember Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and you know all the greats that came before us. They already died for us.
Yes.
So we're not dying this time.
Right.
Food for thought.
Right. I see what you're saying.
We're not.
You don't have to, and you can use your mouth as a weapon instead of going to war and doing wrong just to try to do right. They're getting you all backwards. You can use your mouth and your platform and.
I want to toss this in there real quick, and this was just the last little quote, and it's It says confront proper conduct, not by retaliation, but by example.
Mm-hmm.
Now that brings me to me raising my 3 children, and I have all girls. My oldest is 22, 19, and 11. And I was a single parent all their life. And I when I was growing up, I used to hate for the adults to be like, do as I say, not as you see me do. And I'd be like, well, what you mean?
Right.
You can do it, shit. Fuck you, I can do it too. Flat out. And then I go do
that
shit. And that's how I've been smoking cigarettes all this time. You know, because I was born in 1980. So I was born in the party era.
Right,
you know,
right.
Everybody was, I mean, you know, I was properly raised. I thank God, rest in peace to my grandmother.
That's who raised me, my grandma for sure.
Naomi Porch, rest in peace.
Yeah. I was the one sneaking they already drunk up cups and shit off the table.
Me too. Yeah, my grandpa was giving it to us.
I always was a smoker. We was always trying to smoke cigarettes
thinking it's cool and shit. Like
smoking the weed and shit, not even knowing what it was.
But that's what we was shown. You feel me? We just do what we was shown how to do. We just followed the examples that we had.
But it was so many teachings. Like it was so many teachings.
It was a nice blend though.
He taught me how to box, you know what I mean? Like, and he was a drunken master in real life. This nigga used to lay in the street and shit, dare a car to hit him, then get mad and hit your car. Like, bitch, why you ain't hit me with this motherfucker? I mean, real talk. That was my Uncle Michael, rest in peace to him as well. But you know what I mean? My grandmother, she taught me a metaphor. She taught me to understand what metaphors meant and what they were a long time ago. We used to walk in the house and she would give us mental math problems coming through the door. And the older we got, you had until the end of the time it was time to go to give her that answer. And she wanted that answer, and you couldn't write on no pencil, you couldn't write on no paper.
Right. You had to use your brain.
Do it mentally.
Yes,
so she was training me as a child. So now that I'm older, when it comes to leading by example, I said, I got to change me because ain't no way. I don't even feel, I didn't like it when somebody said that to me. So I can't tell my girls, do as I say, not as you see me do. So I had to start changing some things.
Yeah, because that metaphor kind of fucked up, ain't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it should not even be in existence.
The metaphor is like giving you.
I had to deprogram myself at 43 years old to reprogram myself.
Yeah. But
this is the thing that's so crazy about that metaphor. The thing that's so crazy about that metaphor, if you tell me, do as I say, not what I do, not as I do, then who the fuck is my role model?
Right. You're displaying.
Who do I go to for a role model?
That's how you became your own.
So now as a child,
talking right now.
So now as a child, being told I can't look to you as a role model because I can't do as you do. You just told me not to do as you do. But so I gotta find and make these decisions as a child to find somebody else where I can follow in their footsteps. And 9 times out of 10, the child will make the wrong decision.
Yes. And then that's when you become, at 43 years old, your own fucking role model.
Right.
No, but that's what I was gonna say about after you get to a certain age, right? Only a God, you hear me? Only a God can. Okay, let me make sure I do this right for you. But y'all see where I'm going though with it. Like, only God, like, look, okay, a drunk for 20 years. Been drinking 20 years. You like, man, that nigga ain't never gonna stop drinking, man. He gonna die, liver, all that crazy stuff. And then one day you just see that man and he just totally just changed. You feel me? You like, damn, 10 years ago, this man was, you feel me, drunk, all out his mind, going in and out of jail. Now he in and out of prisons teaching people like positivity and stuff like that. Like, that goes back to what I was saying earlier about the divine order of things, how things go. It was divine. It was an order for him to go through all of that, for him to realize how strong he really was, and to know that he was a God. You know what I mean? Like, you just ain't no piece of flesh. You feel me? You more than that. So he had to go bang his body up. You know what I'm saying? Go kill himself with all them toxins. He probably done fucking passed out and been in a coma once or twice. You feel me? And had concussions and all that shit. And he here to live to tell about it. and to tell people not to go the way he went, that is something that God does, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just said amen. Amen.
Yeah, because I mean that's just the way it is, man. A lot of people talk about people that's in prison, right? Like, yeah, they did this, they did that, but the way that I perceive the world, the way that I perceive, I keep saying I, but y'all can agree if you want. But the way that I'm looking at this thing is like those people there because they supposed to be there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter. It don't,
or it's something that's making you stronger. For when you speak on God, walk in God's light, and walk for the right, it's you learn that lesson, and only you can teach it and preach it.
And everything happens for a reason.
It don't matter if you
cause, there's an effect to every action. There's a reaction. It's the yin and the yang.
Yep.
The secret is you just got to learn how to balance.
You have to learn the balance.
You have to learn how to balance, but
now
you have to do it with a pure heart.
Yes.
Yep.
If your heart not pure, then you're wasting your time.
Amen.
Yep.
Like, so stop wasting your time. I was just saying earlier to somebody, like, if you're gonna be dark, nigga, be all the way dark. Be the darkest motherfucker you can be. But be that. If you're gonna be light, be all the way light.
That's what I think in a literal sense. I'm gonna just say it on some nigga type shit. What I just think God want everybody to just stand on that shit. Just stand on it. That's what God wants. God wants you to stand on whatever you wholeheartedly believe in. God just wants you to stand on that.
When you stand on it, you stand on it,
and he not only, and if it need to be tweaked.
That's why a lot of people have
standing on stuff.
A lot of people have a lot of
tweak.
It'll buff out.
He'll buffer it out.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people have.
He's the one that makes and creates us with his bare hands. The way that he designed each and every one of us is in divine order, because he don't do nothing by accident. Right? Everything is in divine order.
Yep. So like when I bump into people and they be like, "Hi, my name is," and I be like, "Hi, my name is." I be like, "Man, I'm way past you. Like, you just met me today, but I've been met you." That's the way I think. Like, as soon as I meet somebody, I be like, "Oh yeah, it been this way already." Like, I'm already fucking like 2 years ahead of time with the shit when I meet people. Like, and I'm already knowing in my head, like, either this is good or it's bad, but it's both. You feel me? Because either way it go, I've been around so long and I've experienced a lot, and I didn't actually work. You feel me? I didn't actually work miracles within myself that has effect on other people. You know what I'm saying? So, man, look, I'm surviving regardless, because I'm rocking with God. God go, hey, ain't nothing that can't. Look, I ain't got no ceilings. Ain't no ceilings, ain't no basements. It's just space and opportunity. That's exactly what this is. Electric extraterrestrial being is on a space quest.
Yes, we're on a stone journey.
With my brown skin space jacket on. You know what I mean?
That was deep. Really, you green, nigga. Really, you green.
When I'm taking me a nap, you feel me? I'm jumping the stars. You feel me? I'm astronomically not here when I'm sleeping.
Same.
I'm on my other planet doing my other thing.
Right.
For real.
I go to sleep to get a vacation.
Because that ain't look. A lot of people think like that's going to bed. Like, that's not even sleeping. We don't even sleep. That ain't nothing but we jumping realms.
Yep.
We transferring energies and information through realms. That's why a lot of us, like I said, I know a lot about the Egyptian culture, all about chemistry, ancient Kemet, all that stuff. I ain't even been there. I ain't even read no books on that stuff.
But you know it, you feel it, and when they speak on it, you already been there. It's already been ingrained in your esoteric.
It's in your bloodline. It's in your DNA, toenails. It's in your the way that your hands got them lines in it. It's in the wrinkles in your forehead. You feel me? It's in all of that. So, like, man, like I felt like like what's the name of that movie? I forget the movie, but it was not to bring up the slave ship shit, but man, my nuts was actually in my stomach when I saw all of the people that they was throwing off the side of the boat.
Mm.
That was a real emotional like type of feeling for me. Like all the hair stood up. I was like, damn, because I really felt like, you know how you could put yourself in somebody else's shoes?
Mm-hmm.
I literally did that, like mentally did that. Like I really like left my body and felt like
throwing off that boat.
One of them people that was on the chain that was chained to somebody else, and it wasn't no way possible for us to. And I know it was just a movie, but the way that they played, the way they put that part like that was, you couldn't see the bottom of the money. It was just like, man, like that was the worst thing that could ever happen to somebody, to me. So I actually felt that shit. But yeah, I think that was on Django or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the Django shit where they was doing that off the boat shit. But yeah, man, like everything, like we can go back to Katt, man. As a
I'm a star.
I'm a star. That too, all of that. Well, with Katt, man, Katt is special. He's a special kind of person, man.
He's sticking up for all the actors and all the comedians and everybody that's being thrown under the bus, the ones that walk for the right and that are being shunned for it because it's a cult. He's, like Taraji P, all them, like you bring up like how the color purple, they're bringing race. Oprah's bringing race back in just to divide us even more. And then she's not even paying the top black actors. And that's what Katt stands for. He stands for the right. He pushes for the right. And that's what I love about him.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they tried to blackball him, make him look crazy all these years when he's been telling the truth ever since he been out.
Yep, they try to do Dave. Dave got up out that motherfucker. He said, fuck that money, I'm gone.
Yeah, once he got enough to regenerate and do what he got to do, making his own tours and doing his own shows and stuff, then he started speaking on the truth. They didn't like it and let the audience, his faithful audience follow him, and all the other ones wish-washy, going back and forth. Now everybody sees the Katt that he's been the whole time.
But that's the thing.
That the whole time.
He never changed. But like that's another metaphor. Like what you just said. He never changed, but a lot of people did waver with how they dealt with him. You feel me? So that's like me being the same person I am right now with y'all. Like y'all my family, I fuck with y'all. But just say we got other people in the circle that just waver back and forth.
Yes.
Y'all always was like, shit, I agree with it. He been on point with everything thus far with me. But it's other people like, nah, woo. And then now when the shit coming out, like, oh yeah, this people over here was on that, and niggas like, damn, he was right. Y'all he been telling me this shit.
Yep. Like so, how people blackball and stuff. We were just talking about that.
And that goes back to like people, the money, the capital, the top of the capital. Like all they want, like with the they call the Illuminati. They whole plan is to disturb the community, our communities, with the people, like the people that they got. So they like, Katt gotta go. We keeping the ones that's doing our work for us. You feel me? Yes. Like whoever gonna destroy the communities and keep the money coming this way, and keep everything quiet for us to keep doing what we doing, we keeping them. Everybody else, we got to cut them from the team because we don't know. They could be whistleblowers, you know what I'm saying? They can bring them to one of our seminars or something. You feel me? Like just bring the whole thing down. And see these people, man, they got so much money. The people, even with the people with the money, man, we didn't watch enough movies to see how they do their own elites.
You know what is crazy too? I was just gonna say that how the ones that are good, they push away and don't make the money off of them. The ones that are bad, they make the money, but also they don't even give them money to even stay in the game like that. They really screw them over like 80 times over.
Yeah. And then they turn old and get the talent.
Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Because
then they die
after you sell your soul, your soul already sold.
Right.
So they can do whatever they want to do with you. They don't give a shit about you. You know, after anybody, like noticing even in your relationships, when you have relationships, because everybody didn't have horrible relationships, so they just be like, damn, those were just lessons though.
Right. Life.
And in those relationships you have with, whoever, it's still always a problem that we already saw.
Right.
And everybody saw, but we still was like, let me give him a chance. You know what I mean? So we gave him that chance. But once the person that is doing the negative things, and they done already sold their soul.
Yeah.
So they already got what they want from them. Now they trying to get you through them.
Yeah.
Right.
To pull you. Like it's a food chain.
Yeah, it is. Just like he said, when they throw one off, they all fell off because it's a whole movement.
And then the thing is, it's kind of like the ones it's time for them to pay up. They're trying to pull more souls in so they can stay a little longer.
I promise you, if you just hold on, if you can't hold on, hang on.
Yeah.
If you can't hang on, press on. Like whatever you got to do.
If you can't hang on, press on, ask for help. Ask people, tell people, you ain't doing right, you ain't feeling right. Do not go to the other side. No matter how hard it gets, do not sell your soul. Don't sell your character. Don't go against your better judgment, because that all is the same thing in the Lord's eyes. It's all the same. You don't have to sign for real pen, do blood, let's all, none of that. Basically it's in within yourself. They and I don't know who I'm talking about. It's the evil powers that be. Separate us right from the beginning. Tell us we have to find God. We have to be right with God. We are God. We are one with God. He made us in his image. We have his God oil in us. They divide us by race. They divide us by religion, by politics, all that stuff. But first they take your Lord away, which is you. And then they tell you not to concentrate on what the Lord gave you as your special gifts and do it and walk in line. It's crazy. They split it all up. And then people that try to stand on that, they eat up. But
it's too many. I think at this point it's too many of us now. And then in Katt Williams situation, us being whatever type of entertainer, football player, comedian, whatever you is, activist, it's a lot of us that's riding with God. So the energies that be is always gonna devour the energies that ain't. You feel me? Even though negative is what is not, but it's still not what it is. You know what I mean? So it's always gonna be a reverse side. But like what she said, you have to balance. If you know how to balance, man, if you become a professional balancer, you become a professional juggler, you know what I mean? Then you're gonna be the center of the attention. If you become a professional juggler, that sounds about right?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I ain't gonna say I don't be knowing, but it's already processed in my brain to say it before it come out my mouth.
That's how you know when God's speaking.
Exactly. So see, God know how to agree with us guys. It's crazy because once I swear to God on everything I love, man, this is one of the most beautiful feelings when you in a room with people that can feel how you feel. Like fuck just like fuck it. I get it. Man, fuck all that. I get it. But motherfucker, feel how you feel. Like I'm in my own spaceship too, and we in our spaceship just flying to the wherever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like
we're gonna get in the same spaceship and bring God's energy in here.
Like it ain't too often where you like. Usually when I'm in crowds of people, I'm sifting out the negative and the positive. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to get in the conversation or not get in the conversation because God knows all. So once you come into a certain some type of a sphere, whatever the circumference is around you, you know what I mean, your little universal ball. Once you step outside your realm and jump into some other shit, then your shit gonna have a chemical imbalance because that's like 3D and 5D.
You know why? Because you still shine, even if you step out, you still shine. Even if you that is what people don't know. Even if you go to the lowest of the lows, you still shine. Even if you're in a room full of killers and murderers, they know not only are you possibly, allegedly, the same way, but
it's something about you.
It's different than everybody else's.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? You get killed for war purposes. You know, I mean, you get what I mean.
Yes.
Somebody, hey, I might have went to jail on some bullshit just to go sit in the bullpen with somebody that got life, just to go tell me like, man, look, it ain't that hard, bro.
Yeah.
And then, y'all, you feel me? Like, my mission could be anything. Like everywhere I go, everything I do, I know that it's a mission. It's always gonna be a mission. It's always gonna be a test of my will, test of my loyalty, test of how much do I truly believe that I am him, that I truly believe that I can make things manifest. You know what I'm saying? These things are what test me every day, and that's how I know my powers. I say, man, what? Man, that ain't nothing, man. Like the bills due tomorrow, $750. I only got 150. Watch what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm gonna come up with another 6. You hear me? And it's gonna happen. And it always do. Like, I don't even question it. I don't even question it no more. Like, God, what I'm gonna do? I just know that the way that my wheels is turning, I don't need no spray for the belt to make, you know what I'm saying? I don't need my pulleys tightened up or none of that, bro. Ain't no squealing under the hood, none of that. All my parts is working perfect. And the car is running without no gas. I'm running off atoms. You hear me?
Pumping nothing but smooth sailing.
Gas can run out. All this shit can run out. Energy will never run out. Energy will never leave ever. Like, I don't care if the dinosaurs come back, it's still gonna be energy. Because it takes energy to run everything that is.
You know how that's why we know it's powerful, because it's so hard to get to do the right thing and to walk the right way. It takes so much more energy to do the right thing than to do the negative thing. That's why it's so easy to do the negative thing. But whoever's eating the negative energy keeps us in fear and all that, and all that. Like, they keep us in fear because they're eating off of that energy. And we just gotta stay positive and right. And it's so hard, but that's how you know it's a good thing, a good product, a good path, because of how hard you have to do it.
Yeah.
Keep going hard, because it'll all pay off in the end.
Absolutely.
And then like you know how, like, okay, you know how we got a lot of different people that has different things in a hospital, right? Like, a lot of people's on hospice or something like that. A lot of people has whatever they have. But it's like so many other people that have it, that has positive energy, that gives the other people the positive energy to where they don't succumb to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and you could be having the wigs on with the pink on, you know what I'm saying? And me and you rolling together every day in the wheelchair, laughing, kicking it. And one of us just ain't gonna make it. You know what I mean? But the other one get that energy to the other one, like, and it's not a forgotten energy, because that person always think about riding with you, next to you, and you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the memory of you is what lasts forever. Because if it's true, man, my kids gonna know Switchblade, my kids gonna know y'all, you feel me? My kids gonna know. Then and then if it's true, like it's supposed to be true, my kids, y'all gonna be in my kids' life to the point where they gotta tell their kids about y'all. You see how deep it is?
It just keeps on passing through generation.
But it gotta be that deep, because a lot of people generate, man, they be like, man, I don't know him. Like, some people be like, I don't know that little boy. That's just Jim and them nephew. But if it would have been deep, he would have knew Jim nephew would have remembered him from a baby. Because I remember faces and images of people from when I was a baby, and then they 12, 13 years old. Like, you remember him? Like, yeah, I remember him. That's cousin Junebug. Like, how the hell you remember him? He went to jail when he was 3. Like, shit, I remember. You know what I'm saying?
I remember what he stood for, what it felt like in the room with him.
It's deeper than just like I said, it's way deeper than the flesh, man. That shit just it's we can't even see. That's just floating around us like that solar flare type of thing. You know what I mean?
Ether.
That's exact. And people don't even know. Like, I be knowing. I don't even know how I know. I just know. One of these days I'm gonna change my name to Prophet. I'm be Prophet Easy Money.
I like that.
be profit, easy money.
What if that's already your name? You mean
It probably is. They probably call me Creflo somewhere else. They call me Easy Money Dollar, Creflo Dollar. No, you totally right. Like I truly believe in everything you saying. Like I know these things. Like I know I've been here for thousands of years. Like it ain't no secret.
I do believe we have all the woke ones and all the ones that, you know what I'm saying, we're all each other in each other's lives.
Even though you was here, even though your mother or your father when they had you, you was here with them. It's like you still you are them. Yeah. You're like another, because you know they got to leave you to keep it going.
Yeah.
Everybody, man, when you get that old, you look just like your mama when she was that old. When you get that old, we all gonna look just like them same people that had us when we get that age. Yeah. You might be like, man, you look just like your mama. When it's time for me to close my eye, I'm really gonna look just like, because it's gonna be a spit image. We are our ancestors. We are
ourselves, just regenerating, coming back and looping.
That's it, man. We doing this shit to ourselves, but we just don't know how. We didn't bust in that big white room and see us laying on the table with the shit plugged up to us yet. Like, oh my God.
I heard once you come out of skin and you see yourself and then you see the light, don't go to the light, because that's the cycle. Turn around and go to the ethers. Turn around and go.
So listen, I think we talked about it before. I believe like all throughout the day, you're walking through different realms all day. Like you could just walk, when you walk in we don't know, the way we see shit is seeing it for how we see it. If we saw it for what it really was, this place probably burning. This place probably on fire.
It's on fire right
now. It probably like the Matrix when they was on the spaceship. Like, yeah, this.
Yeah, for real. I believe that. I believe they put the truth in our faces. Like, yeah, it is. And metaphorically, if you look at it, it is. It's all junk.
And what I do know,
stuff is getting taken away. All the trees, all the land, all that shit.
And think about it. They cut down all the female trees and they plant all male trees. So we don't get yin and yang air no more. We just get like whatever. We get the air. We getting the air that they putting in the air, and then we getting the male tree air. So we're not receiving our full nourishment, because we only getting oxygen from a male tree. We supposed to get oxygen from male and female trees.
Oh wow! So that's what they're doing.
Yeah, because shit.
I thought the air was different. Me and Brian were talking about.
You remember like it's certain places in Detroit that didn't used to have islands in the middle of them, like Livernois and stuff like that. Certain places they ain't doing. They plant more male trees on the islands. So basically, like, crime. Let's think about. I'm gonna tell you. Let's go crime rate. Right. We talk about chemical imbalances here. The crime rate is up because of the oxygen that we're getting from male trees.
Raise the testosterone.
If you got exactly, so if you had your normal balance of female and male oxygen, right, you would act different. Your feelings will be different. Your energy will be different. Your universe will be different. Everything around you will be different. Wow. Now let's go to some more shit. GMO, genetically modified foods, same shit. A lot of people, shit, I'm 38. I see another motherfucker same age as me. He look like he 58. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it goes a lot with saying how
you like, damn, nigga. Right. Like, whoa, how can you
bro, I'm like, bro, how old is you, big bro? He like, shit, I'm 38. I'm like, damn. You been smoking crack for the last 10 years, nigga.
Or see somebody the same age as you and you be like, nigga.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Seeing a motherfucker same age as me looking like he my daddy.
Mm-hmm. Is your granddaddy? No.
Your granddaddy. Yeah, but like you know what I'm saying? Like most of us that's
our yin and our yang.
Most of us that's woke as fuck, we know how to. Sometimes we break our diets. We eat a little fast food. You feel me? We still do what we used to do, but we don't do that shit as much. Like we trying to revert. what they say, we trying to wash the sins away. You feel me? So only way you can wash your sins away is by, what they say in the Bible. Let your good deeds outweigh your bad. Mm-hmm. But that's fuckery too. Fuck all that. I wanted nothing but good deeds. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try my best to fuck like letting shit outweigh. We gonna balance. It's gonna be a positive balance though. It's gonna be a balance charged by positivity, not a balance by negativity.
There you go. Beautiful. Preach. Right.
You can have a negatron in your electron and your neutron and your proton. You can have a negatron.
Word is on.
Word life, son. You feel me? For real, man. But on some real shit though, like man, like I'm gonna just give y'all some movies. I ain't even gonna talk about them. Now that y'all woke, go watch Back to the Future again. Now that you woke, go watch all the Matrix movies again. Now that you woke, go watch all the cartoons you watched as a kid again.
Everything they spoke on is happening right now.
Everything that you watched as a kid up until you got about 35. Go
Look
watch
at the Jeffersons. The Jetsons. The Jetsons.
And come on, man, that's a futuristic cartoon about what? The future?
About now, what's happening right now.
Come on, man.
Everything on the Jetsons is happening right now.
Come on,
from
man.
The microwave and all of that shit.
Yeah. The robots working in the Amazon plant.
Yeah, all of that.
That motherfucker. Hey, did y'all see the machine that was working, the robot that was working at Amazon? He worked, you know how they make us work like 12 hours and shit. The motherfucker robot worked like 2 hours. That bitch malfunctioned, blew up and shit, broke down.
That was like a spit in your face, like
I'm like,
we gonna make it do 12.
Right, like I'm doing 12 shit. Sometimes we pushing 12 to the next day and shit, doing a little 17, 18 hours type shit. How the fuck the robot die in 2 hours? That nigga said.
And then they want to make you feel proud about it. Like, I put in 12 hours work, you dumbass. Right. Oh, why don't you start fucking figuring out how to put in a couple hours work and make them the same amount of money, bro?
When I was working, I was like, shit, I gotta work to eat. I used to catch like 3 buses. I had once upon a time I had 3 different jobs at the same time. I used to have to catch the East Warren, which was the cross town. I used to catch that the Warren, West Warren in Wyoming. I used to work at the Levy building and all the way in the back behind top on the other side of Taco Bell. Then I worked at the Punch Bowl downtown, and I worked at the little standby bar downtown, right down the street from the Punch Bowl. So at 12 o'clock, I had to be at Punch Bowl downtown. I lived on East Warren and Chalmers, Frankfurt Apartments. I had to catch that Warren bus downtown, or catch the Warren to Gratiot downtown, go to Punch Bowl. Get through at the Punch Bowl like 2 o'clock. From 2 o'clock, like 4 o'clock. From 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, I'm down the street cleaning that bar out. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I get off work, go down to the bus station, catch the bus back to the crib. Later on that night, like 9 o'clock that night, I'm at the Levy catching the West Warren bus to Wyoming. 3 buses, 3, 4, 5 buses to 3 different jobs, all week. But that's why I be telling my homies, like, man, they be crying and shit about having a kid, not having no car. Man, I used to take my son on job interviews with me. I'm talking about he was in it. You know the little thing you put him in on the front of the backpack for the baby? Yeah. They're like, oh, you brought your son? Yep. You're hired. Hired, bro. Like, we see you a father. Like, you really got to take care of some shit. Like, hey, I don't got no babysitter, bro. But, like, they hiring me knowing that I got this baby, though. Like, it's a chance that I ain't going to make it to work because I got this baby. They even taking a chance on me, like, man, you hired, bro. Because they just loving the fact that somebody getting out here doing that for theirs. Like, yes. They like, man, you hired, bro.
I appreciate that. And I we just got to put that energy towards working for ourselves.
Yep.
And doing for the right. Yeah. And we good.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Because you prove that to yourself already, so that you already know your work drive, your work ethic.
Yeah.
Now it's about unifying all of us in Detroit, because I'm talking local, but we can go global. But around here, right. Around here, we have so many talented people. So we all know each other, and we just got to network and just unify and come and support each other. Support.
And
let the egos go.
The egos got to go.
I'm a real person.
And they're not
part of the.
be
They
there.
ain't part of the circle.
If egos are involved at this point in life, then you're not where you're supposed to be. You still got some growing to do. Maybe you got to add up next year and see what number that is. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
I like the fact that everybody on the same accord, and then like we are the type of people that we know better. So it feels better to get some constructive criticism from somebody in your circle that knows that you know better. You know what I mean? Because you like some people they don't look at it like that. Like they'll beef with a whole lot of people just because they misunderstood the fact that like nigga, we want you to be better, nigga.
And it's not that they misunderstood. They don't want. It's people that just really don't want to wake up. They comfortable.
Right. It could be that also.
And they comfortable. Like when I turned 34 years old, I was like, shit, I can't make excuses no more. I'm 34.
I'm glad
my light bulb just, you know what I'm saying, clicked. And I realized that don't happen for everybody because it's late bloomer. I was a late bloomer, so I get it. You know what I mean? Do your thing. Just, I hope you know, when you do, get to the good foot and get on the good foot. It's another thing I was talking about earlier today. It's funny. All this is coming back into fruition. Yeah.
It's going to always come back because it's something that need to be said. Somebody need to.
So I was saying earlier, I was talking about how, the circle is just like a never ending circle. So you just have to maintain, you know what I mean? You have to just keep it going. Everything that you do in life, you just got to keep it going. You just got to go with the natural flow of things because sometimes things may differ. You know what I mean? Things may fade, but you still got to go. And if you go to keep going, everything else falls into place.
Yes.
You just got to know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know that once you plant that seed, it's going to grow beautiful fruits.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
and that's all you got to know. Like, that's why life been, even though, I go through, I done been through a lot of stuff. I still go through stuff, but it's so easy for me to get over the hump. Like, it's so, like, people deal with shit forever. People hold grudges. People just be like down, and now you be seeing it in your friends like, damn, she's still bitter about that one shit. But like once you understand who you are and like who you are for real, like as that being, that spiritual being, and you look past the eyes of you look past the windows of the soul, and you get to tapping into the spirit, you get to wiping some of that crystallization off your pineal gland, you feel me? Then you start seeing a whole lot of shit. You start hearing more shit. You start waking up. Your perception change. Your reality gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Like I deal with I just want to do a lot of shit. I want to go teach the kids in the schools. I want to be a mentor because this is what I'm here. I already know what I'm here to do.
The youth, me too.
And you know what? We're gonna have to collaborate behind the scenes because I promise in the heavens, I'm so grateful to the Most High because everything is going in alignment at this present moment in my life. So the things that I've envisioned and I see is legitly happening right before my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, and it's everything got something to do with something. So yeah, we'll kick it about that.
Because you got all the right people that you need for what you're trying to do, don't you? You just gotta get it popping. You hear me? You the manifesto. If you don't use your 10 fingers and your 10 toes and that motherfucker that internal hard drive on your shoulders, you ain't gonna make it out here, man. If you can't beat no computer, you feel me? Because computers ain't got no legs.
We are computers.
No, I'm talking about real physical computers.
All them things that the stuff we looking through right now.
The equipment that we use, yes, they don't walk around and they don't make choices. We do. So with that being said, you got to use you got to don't be the computer. Feel me? They make those to try to compete with what we got inside our brain, inside our head. That's why I break codes. I'm a computer tech kind of sort of. I ain't gonna tell you what I be doing with the computers, but music, like No, I'm fucking with you. I'll just watch that movie, Bandemic.
What's the name of it?
Called Bandemic.
Bandemic?
Yep, not Pandemic, Bandemic with Jack Funny from Detroit, the comedian from Detroit. Light-skinned guy, like, what the fuck is you talking about, man? He always,
what is showing on?
Tubi. Yeah, I think Tubi.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
I think you can watch it on YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Yep, band like BAND.
Yeah.
Pandemic. EMIC. Pandemic. Funny as hell.
Okay, bet.
But they showing they did some dumb shit. Don't get the whole Detroit indicted on scamming and shit. But
shit, no.
But they did a damn good job. That movie looked real. It looked like they looked like some shit that I would have went to the
some high quality shit.
Yeah. It don't look like no normal Detroit shit. It looked like they really had good cameras and shit. And they knew they parts and shit. They improv perfect as hell. I was like, damn, this one of the. I usually don't even watch Detroit movies. I watch my homeboy and them. I watch Murder Pain and movies and shit. But a lot of Detroit Tubi movies like Hood, Hood, Chick, all that shit. I don't watch none of that shit. I don't like none that'll teach nobody how to fuck their home up.
Right.
I don't like none of that type of shit. I don't like watching the movies.
Reason why so many young ladies coming up MIA because they looking at the TV thinking that let me teach y'all something. Let me learn you, the young lady, something real quick. Politics, everything in the streets got code, just like the law of the land, just like the law of the heavens. You got to learn how to follow the law. It's rules to this engagement. It's rules to everything.
Oh, Liz.
Don't be out here trying to think because you thought it was cute and she had a bag. Do you know that that's fake money that they use on TV?
For real, they don't look. They so baffled. They're like, what?
It's real. So when you are in an environment like that, you have to learn how to. If that's where you're gonna be there 10 toes down. You know what I mean? Don't be in there trying to learn how the great escape and call this, that nigga, whoever nigga. Come on now, because karma is real. And y'all are the birthers. Y'all are the ones that suppose you're not a nigga. If you can do the things that a man could do, God would have made you a man.
Yep. For real.
He isn't supposed to be a lady at all times, as my grandmother would say. Even when you're making somebody swallow their teeth, you do it ladylike. You know what I mean? You dig what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like this is a problem. And I'm tired of these young ladies because they being led in the wrong direction and everybody think it's cute. You think it's cute to be out here being a hoe? Sexy Red, ain't nothing cute about that, baby girl. You just learn, you just growing up in public, because when you finally realize and wake up, but then she also says she sold herself. So I mean, might be asleep for a while on purpose, but she woke because the stuff that she be saying really is the stuff that people really be thinking. Like the girls really be out here wanting to be like that. She just telling them it's okay to do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. She just giving them the okay to go ahead and be out here thotting.
And she was taught.
Now can't really thought like that with no real nigga.
That's how she grew up. That's how she was raised. Everybody down.
So break the cycle.
You play poo poo, you get bang bang in real life. Yep. And you can't handle because a lot of these nuts is big. You know what I mean? Like in real talk, a man's ego is you hurt his pride and his ego, thinking that he can trust you. You make him trust you just for you to set him up to do something crazy to him. Come on now.
Yeah, that ain't done. That
be gay though.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, be gay though.
Right.
No homo.
No homo.
I'm not gay, so no homo. But it's they promote the gayness is what I'm really trying to say.
That's really like that's like getting drafted to the NBA now.
Do you know something that I learned as a child watching growing up? I used to ask my mother, my grandma, my great-grandma. I used to ask them because they was the foundation. They gave the accolades to the husbands, but they was the ones who kept the house running. You know what I mean? Like kept food, everything. If my mother and my grandmother, if they were took out of the equation, it wouldn't have worked at all.
Right.
But they was okay with allowing the man to be a man in public. They was okay with that, even though they know, you know what I mean? My granddaddy couldn't fix a thing. You heard me? You heard what I'm trying to tell you? My granddaddy used to fix the shit with duct tape. You know, granddaddy. He used to fix it with duct tape because he didn't want no man in his house. That's that pride and that ego.
Huh?
But it worked. It worked until the day he died. The following year, everything started falling apart. We like duct tape for real. Like granddaddy was really using duct tape on everything. We had to get new. My brothers had to go down there and run new pipes, all types of stuff. Because granddaddy was not playing. That duct tape was the shit.
Duct tape.
Us as women, we have to learn how to. It's not a bad thing to humble yourself when you humbling yourself for. That's why they say evenly yoked is a real thing. Equally yoked is a real thing. Because equally yoked, you ain't got to worry about somebody stepping out on you because you're not going to step out on you. You are a reflection of one another. And that is the secret to long-lasting marriages. And I ain't never been married before, but it's about to happen. You did.
I can be a counselor, though.
Oh.
Be a psychiatrist.
I watched it with my very own eyes, and it was a beautiful thing. You know, your grandmother, we all were raised by real people. You dig what I'm saying? Or we wouldn't be here. It's in the bloodline. We was born like this.
The way we
pop up like, hey, guess what? I knew your thoughts. Oh, for real? I knew. Well, how'd you do that? If you look at me 3 good times, you might didn't get it. You know what I mean? And you go over there and you fake it till you make it. That's enough with the phony. Enough with the fake. I mean, if you're going to take the time out to be phony and fake, then why not just really do it so you can reap the actual benefits of it versus being another statistic out here tricking people. Trick no good. It ain't no good if you faking the funk, you perpetrating, you pretending to hold up the image that you see somebody else that's really doing what you see it done, and you see that they really doing it, and then you do it, but you pump faking and pretending and destroying lives and families and different things like that, all for what? Self-gain, self-gratification. Like, I don't get it. What is the prize at the end of the dumb?
Because it all falls apart once the truth is out.
What's the surprise at the end of the dummy trail?
Right, nothing. It's worse.
That's the same with these people that then sold they sold. It's the end of the dummy trail. Because I mean, once you realize that, damn, I did all of that. Let me tell you something. When I was younger and I used to want things, I used to get them. Like easy come, easy go in real life. You don't appreciate it if it's easy because it comes.
Hey, you know what? I didn't mean to cut you off. I said that in how I started one of my verses off in the rap. I said easy come, easy go, and correct. The only reason why I said it's not correct because I said it's way more complicated.
Yes.
More easy come, easy go is way more complicated for the metaphoric reason that you using it for. Same situation. Like that's a good saying. A lot of people believe that saying. But it's way more complicated than that because when you actually getting it like that and then it's actually going, like a lot of people have lost everything. You feel me? A lot of like not physical stuff, not no materialistic stuff. People have lost their mind, lost their soul, damn losing their spirit. You know what I mean? Broken spirits type of shit. Like so,
chasing something called a bag that ain't even really of no value. It's just a bag. You can chase a Farmer Jack bag. Y'all remember Farmer Jack? Motherfuckers don't even remember Farmer Jack. You know, that's just like
that bag and then they fell
Farmer
off.
Jack bag.
One of my aunties worked there for man. She made a pension off of Farmer Jack.
I worked there too. You know,
Gratiot and Harper. Farmer. Shit.
I worked at the one where it's the Kroger now, the one on Michigan Avenue in Greenfield. Ain't that Michigan Avenue in Greenfield next to that ABC warehouse? And Mr. Allen's 2 for $50 used to be right there. So when I get my check, I used to go get the 10-minute 2 for $50.
And so what I was gonna say about when you was talking about the females, just humbling themselves and like somewhat being submissive and stuff like that, like. What females don't know, and it go the same way for guys too. It just take like a little motivation. Like you can be like a lot of people don't think that they could be together because of their differences and how they argue all the time and stuff like that.
If you feel like that motherfucker ain't for you. If you feel like you with a motherfucker and you can't be with a motherfucker because y'all have a disagreement, that motherfucker ain't for you.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like you just gotta like one of the other person gotta give a little motivation, a little aspiration, inspiration. You know what I mean? A little push. But some people they be so self-centered and so caught up in the being proud and pride and stuff like that, being caught up in social media and caught up in the way that they see things going that's other people benefiting from, and they want to benefit also. So being in it like in a relationship, I was just gonna say that it just take a little, like you can work it out. Just be humble and have some patience and see if you can work things out, because sometimes all it takes is a little motivation. And on
the flip side of that, because it's the flip side to this coin, because I'm gonna flip the motherfucker because you didn't touch the rattle the curve. Remember I was saying there's such a thing called being equally yoked.
Right.
Well, look, dig this from experience. I think I'm called an OG now because I'm 43 and I'm an OG. I ain't a triple OG because I'll be in my 50s, right?
I'm 38. I'm old. They call me an OG.
All right. I got a
OG 20.
Either going an OG. I'm 40. I guess I'm old.
Right. Well, I guess I would be considered an OG. So coming from an OG's perspective.
We OGs now.
Right.
You a triple OG now.
Right. But coming from the OG's perspective, I just want to say, you can do everything you want perfectly because I've done it. I was perfect on purpose. I was the best on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I knew what I knew, because I was there to teach you a lesson. See, everything's not supposed to be for life. You know, you have to find your mate. That's like kissing all the frogs, but don't kiss you ain't got to kiss every frog, but you did what I'm saying.
Pick and choose what frogs to kiss.
It doesn't matter what you do for a person that you're not equally yoked to. You can be the perfect person for your perfect person. But if they're not your perfect person, you're just wasting your time.
Right.
Because everything is a cause and effect. It's a balance to everything. It's the yin and the yang to everything.
Right.
Yin and the yang is not saying you the bad one and I'm the good one. No, we are both the yin and we are both the yang. We are both. That makes you a powerful couple.
Right.
Forget about the just getting by couple. You want to be a powerhouse together, because then what 1 + 1 always equals 3.
Yes, it does. I was about to
One always equals
2.
I wasn't.
I know. You ain't even you let me think half of it. I thought half. I'm saying 3 in my head, like 3.
Yes.
So
1 + 1 always equals 3.
So you said 1 plus. I was like 3.
It always equals 3 in real life, and that's the secret. The secret is right in your face. Mm-hmm. It's not a secret. To thine own self be true. Love yourself first.
Mm-hmm.
I legitly just now. Let me tell you something. It's not impossible not to love yourself and love everybody else, because I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I love myself, oh my goodness, my husband, he better watch out in real life, because I'm gonna take him on a whole nother trip.
For real. It's like that.
It ain't got nothing to do with sex. How about that?
Yes, it's life.
Life. Together as one.
That eternity.
When you're together, 2 is always stronger
than 1.
Yes, you can be by yourself and you can be a power. But when you reckon and you become that force to be reckoned with, because where I lack is where my mate picks up at.
Right. And
vice versa. We are each other's strength. We are each other's weaknesses.
Yeah.
That's the balance.
Mm-hmm.
That's what yin and yang actually means.
Yeah. When your shoe fall off, I put that boy on. My shoe fall off, you put mine on. We keep running.
And we keep going.
Hell yeah.
And we make it to the very top. And once we make it to the top, we're gonna really be able to sit back and enjoy life.
Cause you know how to you didn't maintain.
Making it to the top is watching everything you put out there. Everything you put out there be successful as well. And then they spread the success. And the success breeds success all the time.
You controlling it all.
Yes.
From the mind.
You don't have to necessarily be in control of it all. You can just be the start of it all. Because if you can make a difference, just imagine 1 to 1,000 is how many?
Them 9.
The next 1,000 to them next all them thousands. So that's 1,000 plus the 1,000 plus the ones of the 1,000, 1,000 of the ones and 1,000 mixed all in there together, which is millions and billions.
Yes.
That's
zillions. We gonna make zillions. We gonna hit zillions hard. Zillions of people.
That was some cold math, right? Because what is 1 to what is in between 1 and 1,000?
10,000.
No. Between 1 and 1,000.
What's between it?
It's 999.
999.
999 666 333 369.
69.
Oh wow.
Neutron, electron, you. That's you.
That's us.
Look at you knowing your math in real life.
No, I don't. I was the worst in math. I was the guess what my favorite subject was the best.
I wasn't talking about that math. I wasn't talking about the school math.
Universal law.
You know what math I was talking about. Why you playing?
Sometimes I do jump back in the world of things. jump back in the other reality sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is wonderful.
Yeah, but the math and that's another thing. Like before words, I think words was first for me, and then I learned the mathematical part. But the words, like the math is colder. Once you know the math, then you get to breaking down. Like what you said when you said, like what I think about 1 + 1 = 3 is like, you know how you gotta I used to make them car houses with the cars. You put the little, the playing cars used to make a little house when them fall down and shit. When you put 2 cars like this and you put that 3rd car on the top, what them two that's holding up gonna do? They don't stand. So to me, the 3 is like it's the Trinity. It's the crown. It's the crown top.
Look at you metaphorically speaking and shit.
And I told you, I can't keep telling y'all. Y'all already know this shit about me, man. I'm a prophet. I'm a walking prophet. We all are. We all got our seasons to be the most seasoned.
I like that.
People.
We gonna go. Oh, so go ahead.
What you about to say?
I was gonna say we're gonna wrap it up pretty soon.
Oh yeah. What we gonna? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's cold over here in this spot. I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm loving the conversation, but.
All right, so look, next time it's
gonna be tomorrow.
All right, we can talk on a different note, but y'all should do that too. Have a little line for send us hot topics.
Yes.
So we get a lot of more people involved. I put the word out.
Yeah, anybody who's listening, send us some hot topics. You can DM or put it underneath here, and we'll include you. We'll give you a call. You guys can hop on too. We're doing this tomorrow.
All topics.
It don't matter. I was about to say from the rooter to the tutor.
Yep. We're doing this over at Easy Monies. We'll be tapping in over there.
Oh yeah. I'll be forgetting so fast. I get to talking that commit. You hear me?
Yeah. I'm gonna end this out. I'm gonna go ahead and do some Katt Williams slogans.
Bet.
All y'all out here, when you go to bed at night, think about all the things you can fix and all that stuff. But he said, go to bed like it's your last day. So make sure you're doing that every day you're walking. When you close your eyes, you're looking right in the Lord's eyes. Like always know that there's a higher realm, there's a higher gate you have to get to, and the only way you're gonna go there is if you're doing right. Yeah. And then also, the universe has a banking system. What you put in, you cash out. be nice to others, help others when you can. Do not enable people, but the ones that you know and see that can receive it, and don't do it on screen, and don't do it with any kind of feeling like I'm going to put this out for clout. Do it out of the kindness of your heart and do it behind closed doors.
And I just want to say, just to piggyback off what you said, God is not like man. So God don't judge like man judges. So don't think that you done something that's so horrible where I don't know how to do it. I can't do that. I don't think I would be able to. He wouldn't hear me. He hear you saying that. So is your faith, though, be it unto you.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your mind thinks, so shall it be. So if you think, hey, she right. God don't judge like man. Let me go to him and holler at him. And just go and just start talking. You talk to yourself anyway, so you think God be right there listening. Like, well, I'm just waiting on him to ask me if I'm going to help him or not.
Right.
You got to ask. Ask, and it shall be given unto you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and the door going to be open.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff is real.
Ask for forgiveness for the sins you have done, and just from there regenerate good vibrations and good deeds.
No matter what, look at the Bible. He helped everybody. This one guy was a killer. All the people that were supposed to be for him. When Jesus walked the earth, he didn't walk the earth to go and say the church. He condemned them because they thought they was proud with their chest out instead of helping the people. That's why everything you do, you must do it with a pure heart. Your mind. Your heart and your mind have to be aligned with one, and you have to shush all the people that's in your head, because it'd be a lot of Mickey Fingers. I'm trying to tell you, I used to be buffering a lot until I said, hey, everybody in here, shut the fuck up. Now you come here and tell me what the problem is over here, because you have to do that in real life, because that's why I don't watch TV no more. I don't watch TV. I watch movies, if I catch a good movie, or if I see something that, I want to see, then I watch that. But other than just sitting in the TV, in front of the TV every day, all day, forget about it. You won't catch me with it.
I don't do that shit neither. I'll be watching the world.
Yes.
I'm watching reality. I'm watching the universe. I'm scrolling, seeing what's going on the other side of the world.
And it's a bunch, ain't
Yeah.
Stuff that don't even make it over here. It slide by, and then they come, hush it up real quick. But
a lot of people's phones set up the same way that they pineal gland set up. That's why it's called an iPhone. It's an Apple. The Apple bit into on the back of the iPhone. So that's a sign right there. The bit into Apple is that's who runs the company. But yeah, like what you said.
Word.
Do you have anything to say to the universe on your outro?
Like we know how the universe works, because we throw shit out here. We throw it in the air, and it either come back how we wanted to, or it come back how we didn't want it to. But it's still a lesson, so it's still gonna come back how it's supposed to.
Amen.
Everybody gonna win though, man. Everybody, even the losers gonna win. They gonna win them something. The losers even win. You hear me?
We all have our spells. We all are losers, and then we become winners, because we have to keep on going through that cycle to learn lessons. Teach the lessons. We have to teach what we went through. Otherwise, it's null and void.
Everything must grow in an upward state. Yeah. Everything must elevate. That's why everything starts from a seed and it grows. You got plants that been around forever. You got plants that done died off. It's the same way with us, man. We ain't nothing but plants.
Yeah.
Planet.
Gave me the chills. And no wonder the trees been attracted to me, and I've been going to the trees and touching them, because they are male plants. Trees.
Yeah. Got that bad body on, walking past them trees and shit.
They just been flirting to my hey, touch me.
Little twig over here, little twig.
You know what? I was in Ohio in the country real quick. I just want to say I was in Ohio in the country real quick, and it was such a Ohio is a beautiful state because they trees is like 100+ years old.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the neighborhood trees is old. Like it is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt so. That's probably where I got some fresh air at. Now that I think about it, because I hug them trees too. I'm a tree hugger.
Now look, one thing about that. Do your homework on Ohio, right?
Mm-hmm.
And try to find the first map of the world of the United States, right?
Okay.
Before the name Ohio, you're gonna find out something about Ohio. It's one of them lands where, you know, before they changed all the names, because all this shit is all of one, Asia or it's Europe or it's, you know, it's either one or the other. It ain't no united nothing or no shit broke off. All this shit is one. And all the shit that they say is over here, over there is over here. Egypt is fucking Grand Canyon.
So you believe they looked at the map upside down as well?
Oh yeah. No, it's exactly what you thinking is exactly what's going on with the map. All this shit is fake. Everywhere that shit is ain't supposed to be over here. Everything is everywhere else. Like Egypt, when you go to the Grand Canyon, you can literally walk from the Grand Canyon to Africa. Like all this shit is connected. It ain't they just hid so much stuff. Like it's certain places you can't go in certain places because you will find out that it's a portal right there, or you will find out like because I'm pretty sure y'all seen the people that was in the Grand Canyon. They was over there soon as they put their head over the little cliff, their hair did like this. They like, look, it's really energy in the Grand Canyon.
Yep.
Because that's where in ancient times, that's where the Egyptians, that's where they learned how to do chemistry at. That's why you got all them caves. That's why you got all them statues of our people, you know what I'm saying? All our ancestors there and giants. They digging up 7-foot gods and stuff like that over there in India and stuff like that. It's like all this stuff is all together. They just make it seem different to us so we can believe that we're living somewhere different. We're on a different land. No, this is Africa. This is Asia.
Everything upside down on us on purpose.
Yes. To to keep us confused as fuck till you die.
Yeah, to use our energy because we're cattle to something. Because that's how the life cycle is. There's something bigger that is a dog eat dog planet or universe. We are food to something. I don't know if it's the energetic food or if it's really our skin, us, whatever it is. But we are food. So food for thought. Eat shit right because you're going to another level and you don't want to stink when you're going through.
It's something in your it's basically the fluid. It's a fluid in your brain. And it gives off it gives off pheromones. And that's why when they do human trafficking, they take like the little babies and stuff and they scare them out
coming from your
because the energy that's coming off their body, like it's some other sick ass shit. You remember that movie, The Green Mile?
Yes.
Remember when they was electrocuted? Every time they electrocuted somebody, you seen what was going on, like all the. But when they what happened when my man was doing that shit? The one that was healing people.
He was sucking the bad. He was like healing them, like sucking the death away from them or something.
Death. He was taking toxic. He was taking everything off of people and taking it, and he was just the bearer. He was Jesus. He was the bearer of everyone's sins in that jailhouse. Everybody. Then they took him to the woman house. Like he like, man, the warden, like save my wife, man. Now, did he? He only saved her for a few minutes. Like he brought her back. Did she still pass away? I don't remember.
No, she lived and got younger.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. She did do the transformation. But that's crazy. See, that was something that I wasn't even thinking about, but something made me think about that too. That was crazy. I'm gonna have to go watch that again.
Yeah.
Because I understood what was going on then, and I still do now. But now I gotta go watch it to really get. That's crazy. I just thought about.
Remember what he did. He took it all out of her. Took all the bad energy out of her.
Yeah.
And then he gave her his light energy.
Right.
He took the dark energy out of her. Then she the only one that he gave his light energy. And that's what. And then when everything hit and sparked the room, that's what he gave everybody a piece of his energy and shit. And it made them live for a long, long ass time and shit.
But see, this understood, but this what I'm trying to, this what I want to figure out though. I want to figure out which angel was he.
Oh yeah, that's true.
At this point, I want to know, because you see what his mission was. His mission was actually he taking death.
What was his name again?
The Green Mile.
No, his name.
Coffee.
Oh, John Coffee.
Like the drink.
Coffee.
Same, different. Something.
Yep.
Spelled different.
Spelled different. Oh, just like the drink, but spelled different. That's what he said.
Coffee. But damn, I ain't even think about that. I just thought about what he did, and that was
how he got sicker every time he ingested people's,
because he was becoming weak. He was taking. Damn, look at this story. He was taking on too much, wasn't he?
Yes.
Taking on too much. And what you were saying about them gray hairs earlier. Hey, we could have just had church in here. You see how the pastor do? He'd start off. Went all the way back to the beginning. You hear me with the gray hair? Like, yeah, man, no, don't be plucking them, man, because yeah. See, but see, yeah, he was getting older. He was taking on too much of other people's death and toxic.
But he only needed to rest. See, this is the thing.
Did he not know that he needed to rest?
Yes, sir. He knows.
Every time he rests, he'll recharge.
Matter of fact,
the same thing that you do.
He
you
knew
do
it.
the same exact thing. You do know that, right?
What?
You do the same exact thing every time you see somebody hurting and you hug them.
Right.
Life. You give them the life and you take on what they have, and then you get tired sometimes, because sometimes people can be a little bit much, and then you have to rest and rejuvenate and recuperate and then get back to it. That's the same thing.
Hey, you know what my grandma did her whole life? Took care of her whole family. You know what she said when she was about to pass away?
What?
I'm tired. She said she was tired. And it was like, it wasn't no, well, I really was hurt. That's the person that, like, she taught me everything I know. Like, she started the spark. And I ran with it. And I'm just a cold motherfucker because of her. And a lot of other negative influences in my life is other people. But I'm saying that to say this, like, just understanding, having an understanding on how to understand is wild as hell. Like, how the fuck do I even understand? I just know how to understand. Like, I feel for people. You feel what I'm saying? I have what's the shit? Compassion, the F word, empathy, yeah, all that. And I just don't understand how. I do understand how, because I have love. You feel me? I got a lot of love in me, so I feel just like God will feel when somebody step on a plant, an ant. You feel me? Or somebody just a bird, anything. I feel the same way. I feel the same way about my children as I feel about nature. You feel me? And things in the universe. So it's like we said earlier, like, this shit is written. It's just written in your RNA. It's written in your decode. You coded with this shit. And a lot of people don't even know how to tap into it. Like, I've been shown a lot of things because of where I've been in life. You feel me? I done ran into killers, all type of people. You feel me? And then when I talk to them, God just gave me an understanding on, like, listen to him and kind of confer with him. You know what I mean? Like try to get him or try to get her. And then once God showed me how to do that, like my mother, she was a sponsor for drug addicts. So she actually taught me how to be like a psychiatrist / counselor type of person. She the one got me to rapping, because she told me, son, get you a journal. Don't be out here fighting in school. Write all your feelings in a pad and a paper. So she started me off buying me pens and pads and stuff. So I just went from poetry to rap, just like Tupac did. You feel me? And I just did the same shit. But what I'm trying to get at is people will never understand us people. You know what I mean when I say us people. Like they will never understand us until the truth is unveiled to them. You know what I mean? Even though it's always in their face. Once we the ones they're gonna be looking at later on in life, like can't y'all save us? Like hell no, we've been telling y'all like all our lives, all our woke lives, we've been trying to kick the game. You feel me? Now when we walking into the solar plexus, you feel me? Because our bodies can contain that type of energy, us walking into the sun. You heard it, remember that? Walk right to the sun. Imagine that.
Imagine that. But hey, we about to shut it down and everything.
Yeah. Let's go to sleep on that.
Hey, we want to thank you for coming out. You know what I'm saying? And being our special guest tonight. And we actually gonna continue part 2 of this session today. This is your boy DJ Switchblade.
T Lee, T Ether.
America's Most Wanted.
There's no Holdz Barz. Oh wait, hold up. On the other side is
Easy Money Mark Kane.
And this is No Holdz Barz, Full Circle Entertainment.
Check out the Easy Money Mark Kane. Tell them where to find you.
At Easy Money Mark Kane on all platforms. It don't matter which one you type in. I'm even on Twitter, y'all. Bless my heart. I mean, watch over me.
Also,
and then we had
also shout out to Lake the Great.
Yes.
Check him out.
Yes. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Oh man, hey, I get with y'all, man.
Yeah, we'll holler at you tomorrow for sure.